go and unbox this bad boy. Okay, so welcome to another video. Anyway, this is quite an exciting one for me. I've been wanting one of these things for a long time, and here it is. It's finally arrived. I've got one. It's the Dewalt 18V Cordless die grinder. This thing honestly is something I have been wanting for so long, and I'm really excited because it's finally got here. So let's get to it. Basically, I thought I'd just share my first thoughts and impressions with you, as it is brand new and in the box and looking all lovely, and give you guys an idea, if you're looking for this kind of thing, exactly what this one is and what it looks like and how it feels, and first impressions and thoughts. Now, I have to be honest, I have only bought a bare unit, but to be fair, there is no need to buy batteries because I already have some. But yeah, this is it. It turns up in this box. Pretty simple, straightforward. I mean, it did come in a much bigger box, you know, but this is the actual box it comes in. Open it up, and inside, what have we got? Right, okay, so we've got some instructions, the usual standard Dewalt stuff, you know. It's probably the same generic thing with a page or two dedicated to the actual tool and its fixings, as usual with Dewalt stuff. And then here we have so a 3-year guarantee if you register the tool within, what's that, 4 weeks or something. Right, brilliant. Well, we'll probably do that, to be fair, because 3 years guarantee is pretty good. Now, inside the box, what have we got? We have got the tool itself in a bag and a couple of wrenches here. So the wrenches themselves, they're both identical actually. There's a 17 there and there's a 13 on the other end. Now, I would assume that's because one end of the collet is smaller than the other. Whoops, there goes the box. Anyway, we don't need that, because here's the good bit. Ta-da! Wow, man. So, as you can see, the XR unit, the batteries are interchangeable with all the XR range that DeWalt makes, so that's wonderful. It's good news for me. Stick with the range. First impressions, well, feels quite nice to hold, I must admit. That gives you a general idea of the size. I've kind of got medium-sized hands. Feels quite nice in my hands, to be fair. The switch has got safety there, so that has to be depressed to actually actuate the trigger. It has actually got a variable speed control on the trigger, which is quite nice, so you can control the speed. And down here we've got the settings for the RPM settings. So you've got 10,000 there, 1750 and 25,000. That's pretty good. So you set that to the range you want, and that's where it maxes out. And it's variable control up to that maximum RPM. But yeah, overall it's actually quite a light unit. I suppose it won't be once you stick the battery on. In terms of the actual head itself, the collet, you can see there's actually quite a nice LED arrangement going on around there, so that looks quite useful, handy for working in dark spaces and things, I suppose. Now, I personally am going to be using the thing for wood carving, so I'm not actually going to find myself in a situation where I need the LEDs that often. But having said that, we've got the collet here. That's quite nice actually. Feels quite nice on the thread, quite positive. Unscrews all the way, so there, it's a 6mm collet, I think. So yeah, that's right. They're the same as the bits I bought for it. Nice and clean in there, so it fits up nicely. Yeah, lovely. I like it. Nice rubber grip as well. It's also, this tool has got these vents on here, which I believe you have to regularly maintain. So there's a screw here to undo it, and you just remove this plastic cover, which catches all the dust and debris that would enter the motor otherwise while you're grinding and producing the dust, whether you're using it on stone or wood or anything. And just take this out and blow it out with a compressor or something, Hoover I suppose, anything really. Just give it a blowout, tap the dust out and put it back on. There's one either side as well. So yeah, that's nice, I like that. Tell you what, I'll just grab a battery, stick a battery on it, and we'll fire it up. Okay, so we've got the battery off the old drill. This is the battery. This one's a 4 milliamp hour, so it lasts quite well, this one actually. You know, you can give it a lot of prolonged use, it'll last all day. It's got a test button on there to tell you how full it is. This one's nearly dead actually, but let's see. Battery slides in, just the same as any other Dewalt tool. Nice positive fit. It's quite good actually. Definitely adds a lot more weight to it putting that battery on it. I have got its bits. In terms of the bits, I bought these cheap bits, thinking to myself, rather than going straight out and buying expensive saber-tooth carving bits or whatever, I thought I'd just go for the cheaper option and work out what would be the most useful shapes, the shapes of head that I find most useful, because the saber-tooth bits are very expensive. I mean, one piece is the same price as all these pieces. So if I can get a relative feel for the kind of bits that I actually get the most use out of, which, to be honest with you, I can't see actually being that many pieces, I might actually be able to save some money there and just end up buying 3 or 4 bits that I actually really need. Anyway, back to this thing. That feels really nice to do up on the collet there. As you can see, the two tools kind of work together, hence why they come in the box with the thing. But yeah, let's see. It's actually quite quiet, I'm surprised. It's quite nice. So you've got 2 different ways the button can be pushed there as well. That's nice. It can be pushed that way, or it can be pushed that way. The die still spins the same direction, regardless of which way it's pushed on there. And another thing you can see is the actual variable speed control there. So that's only set at 10,000 RPM. Let's just whack it up to 25, see what it sounds like. Yeah, that's got some go. That's going to be really interesting. Yeah, I've got a couple of bits of scrap here. Let's just move these bits and give it a quick brush over a piece of scrap wood and see what it comes out like. Right, so let's give it a blast. This is a bit of pretty well seasoned red oak, and this is set on 25,000 RPM. That's maximum. Okay, so that is a quick rundown of basically what you get when you buy the Dewalt XR cordless die grinder. You get the unit like that, no battery comes with it. I mean, this one cost me just under £200, which, to be honest with you, is very reasonable. I've been looking at prices just over £200 for a long time in the UK. I believe they're a bit cheaper from the States, but once you add on the import duty for it, which is about $40–50, it then changes the price, so they're actually the same. But yeah, other than that, it's a great unit, I think. I'm really looking forward to using it. It's handy that you get the spanners that you need with it. Obviously the burrs that go with them for what I need are actually quite expensive, and I really don't think these burrs that I have bought, these cheap ones, are going to be particularly suitable for the kind of thing I need. But hopefully these shapes will just give me a rough idea of what will be the most useful shapes of head, and then I'll go ahead and buy expensive ones. But anyway, until then, thanks for watching. If you haven't already done so, do hit the subscribe button. It'd be really handy and help us out, show a bit of support. That would be wonderful. And not to forget, if you are interested in any of this stuff, I will stick links in the description, so just follow those links and they'll take you straight to the exact tool and where I bought it for the same price, and make your own mind up. Anyway, bless all your hearts, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one.